All right, let's rock and roll. All right, good caller, winning the pizza. I'm actually just filling out that as we speak. I will drop it in the mail. All right, done. Okay, on to the next topic. Healthcare reform. It's not good for anybody. It's good for the uninsured, yes. It's good for the uninsured with tons of pre-existing conditions, yes. But there are programs out there. The Stay Well Center does a phenomenal job. There's Saga out there for the unemployed. There is Charter Oak. There's Husky for children under 19. There's Husky for unmarried children. Unfortunately, there is an epidemic happening in America where 50% of children are being born without two parents. Yes, my wife and I fight. Diana and I get along well, but we do fight. We fight over landscaping. We fight over how nice the house should be, and I try to do the best job I can. But the key is we're together. We are a family unit for the twins. That's the most important thing. These young kids growing up these days without a father or without a mother, that's a tough situation. So some of the health care reform was set up for that, but there are programs, federal programs out there, such as the Husky program. I always plug the Stay Well Center because Christine Bianchi, Don Thompson, my friend Ruthie Suertes, Edith Da Silva, they do such a phenomenal job. They're nicer than me 5 times over. You can always reach me, 757-1320. I can direct you on that. That was very nice of my clients to have called in and said I'm doing a good job. I'm trying. I'm not perfect by any means. I make mistakes. I have. All right, for you any Phillips retiree out there, remember, do not panic. When your group coverage ends, you get 63 days, which is called an SEP, Special Enrollment Period. If you listen to the show, you're probably nauseated by me by now. Special Enrollment Period. The government will give you 63 days to purchase credible coverage. Medicare A is free. Medicare B you must pay for. It was notoriously in the old days for anybody over 68. It was always $96.40. Then CMS, Centers for Medicare and Medicaid Services, raised it to $110.50. Then they went up to $115.40. Now they just bumped it back down to $99.90. So you pay for Part B. You have A free, Part B $99.90. So the component of Medicare is you need to get C and D. C, you have 2 choices, Medicare Supplement or Medicare Advantage. Part D, standalone drug coverage. D is for drugs. With a Medicare Supplement, you have to buy it. With a Medicare Advantage plan, it's included. Any veterans out of there? I had a few good veterans at my office during the week. You have a Trump card. You can use the VA for your prescriptions. It's your right. You fought for us. You served in the war or you served in the military. You deserve to get it. So that's Veterans Administration benefits. All right. You know that the Social Security check, I went over that, it's no longer going to be a paper check. So if you do have a paper check, contact your local Social Security office. Teresa Teeter and her people always do a great job. 1-877-405-4874. There's a new location. It's beautiful new offices, I heard. I talked to my friend Robin during the week. It's 51 North Elm Street. It no longer is 95 Scoville Street, so that's changed. All right, let's just talk about life for a few minutes. Most people that come to my seminars always ask questions about what's going on, what are we allowed to do. Unfortunately, you cannot change your insurance plan throughout the year unless you have a Medicare supplement. If you have a supplement, you can change monthly. But if you have an Advantage plan, you are in what we call lock-in. Locked in until January 1st, 2013. So I get a lot of people that come to seminars and they like me and they're like, oh, I want to buy what you're selling. And I can't. It's good to be honest, but sometimes it hurts to be honest. They can't. They're in lock-in. So that's a scenario that some people don't like. What's happening? I know there's a lot happening. The Mattituck Museum is hiring a ton of board of directors. The YMCA is kicking butt. I saw many, let me plug the Y, many of my friends and the Y Triathlon Club at the Rev 3. Revolution 3 came to Quassapog. Quasi had a phenomenal Olympic distance race on Saturday. I think it was June 2nd or June 3rd. And then the pros came. Joe Palladino did a phenomenal article. If you're not watching it, you are missing out. We had Marinda Carfe for the women run down Heather Wordle in the last mile to win in a dramatic fashion. Do you know how hard it is to swim a mile and a half, to bike 56 miles, and then to run 13 and a half miles? They blitzed it. Jesse Thomas out of Oregon placed fourth. Phenomenal race. Richie Cunningham won for the men. I saw my buddy Jim O'Rourke kicking butt in the Y gear. So congratulations to everyone at the local Y in Waterbury. Used to call it the YMCA, but now we call it the Y. They did a great job. I heard Tom Hill on the Tom Hill show yesterday said he finished the Litchfield Hills Road Race. That's no easy task. Heartbreak Hill, 7.5 miles in that heat too. So where am I going with this? I will honor the phone call that came in earlier before my show. I will not say anything. But there is a program called Silver Sneakers. If you're not part of it, get part of it. Silver Sneakers is included in your Medicare Advantage plan and a lot of Medicare supplement plans. It gives you a Y membership. It gives you a health tracks, in shape, curves for women. So www.silversneakers.com. I'll have Kristen and Megan in as a guest again in the future. We'll go over the Silver Sneakers. It's a really good program. What it does, and I'm going to honor the phone call I had before, so I'm not going to say the name. But, gyms have to go in contract negotiations like everyone else does, like insurance companies. So it allows you to go and have it included in your Medicare plan where you get to use the Y. My buddy Donnie, no last names, but he uses the Y almost every day. Guy's a great guy. He looks fantastic. So exercise, please do. Watch your diet. People always ask at seminars, I didn't know this was available. Nutritional counseling is available. 24-hour nurse hotline is available. Do you know these things? If you don't, simply call the office or call WATR and get my phone number. These are available to you that you didn't realize you're actually paying for. Now, for someone that has a Medicare Advantage plan and it's a zero premium plan, you're going to pay copays. But these are available to you. There is unlimited weight loss clinics out there that'll help you. There's the Jocelyn Diabetic Clinic. There is a new one-stop shopping walk-in center at St. Mary's Hospital. One topic that is hot in the paper all the time is that merger between LHP, which is out of Plano, Texas, and Waterbury Hospital and St. Mary's Hospital. I'll tell you, that's unbelievable. The contract negotiations are back and forth, heated. Governor Malloy is stepping in. I'm going to take a back seat and step off of that one. That's really none of my business. I sell insurance. I shouldn't pretend to be an expert on hospital mergers. I'm not. So good luck with the merger. I hope that goes well. It's going to get heated before any buildings get knocked down. One thing I would love to see, though, is that it's in downtown Waterbury. It would be great for the economy. So hopefully that'll go well. All right, what's happening with you? Anybody doing anything fun this summer? My mother-in-law is up from Miami. My twins are finishing second grade at John Trumbull Primary, and we are going to Judson next year, which is third grade. So that's exciting. No, I'm a hard-ass father. I am not going to throw a graduation party for second grade. So you should see some of these bouncy house parties. We went to a party last weekend, and I'm like, his kid's graduating second grade. You're spending like $500 on this. That's the problem with the economy. People are so frivolous with their money. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to give him an attaboy, a little pat on the back and say, great job, son, good grades. Here's a silly band or something like that I got at the dollar store. I might not be that hard. I'll get him a pizza or something, or maybe I'll let him stay up a half hour later. But no, by no means am I going to throw a party. I went to a graduation party for a second grader. Ridiculous. All right, people call in all the time. I'm giving seminars regularly at the Wolcott Senior Center. Great place. Donna, thank you so much for everything. I get there now, and she's got people waiting for me. Oh, these so-and-so people. Thank you very much for buying for me. You're a great person. They were very nice. That gentleman is working for a large computer firm. I shouldn't say the name. Anyway, he and his wife are in a situation where they're going to need to buy it. Remember, you get 63 days, which is a special enrollment period. You'll have plenty of time to decide what you want to do. I'm going to be at the Naugatuck Senior Center tomorrow. I am having my right-hand person, Jean DeVersa. She's going to go over that seminar, and she is going to hook up with Daryl Willenbrock at the Western Connecticut Area Agency on Aging and Carla Maselli. So it's going to be a GS Regan party and an WC AAA party. I cannot attend tomorrow because I have been so nicely asked, and I really want to thank the people at United Healthcare for putting me on this panel. I'm on a national panel now. I don't know how this ever happened. I'm 42, and I'm looking at myself like, you got to be kidding me. But apparently, United Healthcare is paying attention to me, and they see the show on YouTube. Producer Nick does a great job. If you don't see it on YouTube, go to YouTube, type in Medicare and You, 1320 AM, or you can actually just type in Medicare and You, and you'll see me. It's phenomenal. We have 65 episodes done. The show's been running for over a year, so it's getting to be where people know who I am finally. I don't know how, but they do. So United Healthcare said, we need 3 brokers out of the state of Connecticut. They're not flying me anywhere, by the way. That would have been nice to fly me to some conference in Vegas or California. But they are treating me to a nice meal at Max's Oyster Bar up in Hartford. So it's going to be me, a intelligent woman out of Fairfield, and another agent out of Hartford that's a rock star. So the 3 of us are going to come up with a plan to fix what is wrong. You always hear me on this show. United Healthcare, Anthem, and Connecticut are my 3 favorite Medicare Advantage plans. I'm starting to like Aetna a little more because they've gotten their act together, but they did have a cease and desist from the government for illegally enrolling people over the phone, which you should not do. If you're out there listening to me, do not enroll over the phone. Enroll through an agent. Enroll online. But you will never know who you spoke to. My friend Beverly and I are still fighting this tooth and nail. You don't ever get the same body again. And then you're mad. So please, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go tomorrow and fight for you, clients with United Healthcare out there. Keep it. It's a good product. But we've got to get rid of the 20%. It scares people. You don't put 20%. They don't know the number. Put a flat $200. Put $175. Go as high as $300. But if the client knows it's going to be a flat fee, they're more comfortable with that. So I'm going to fight for that tomorrow. I'll see you next Wednesday. Thank you so much for listening to Medicare and You. I can't appreciate you enough. Thanks for your business and thanks for your time. All right. Good show, Tommy.